again. I have another story for you all today. This is called Eliza's Kindergarten Surprise, and it is by Alice B. McGinty, and it is illustrated by Nancy Spear. When Mommy walked Eliza to school for her first day of kindergarten, Eliza began to cry. She took a breath and rubbed her eyes. Mommy kissed Eliza warm on her cheeks. She placed a kiss on her fingertips and gently slid it into Eliza's pocket. "You can carry my kiss in your pocket all day long," Mommy said. "It will be right by your heart. Then I won't seem so far away." This story reminds me of another story that we have read this year. Eliza's teacher smiled and took Eliza's hand. She led her inside and showed Eliza her very own cubby. She brought her to the circle for morning songs. Eliza sat down in the circle, but her cheeks felt cold where Mommy's kisses had been, and her pocket felt empty, too empty inside. Eliza did not sing morning songs. She looked down at the rug instead. There she found 2 blue buttons, shiny like Mommy's shoes. She held them for a while, rubbed them with her thumbs, then dropped them in her pocket. During playtime, Eliza peeked inside her pocket, but even with 2 blue buttons shiny like Mommy's shoes, her pocket felt empty, too empty inside. Ruth asked Eliza if she wanted to play tag, but Eliza answered sadly, "I don't feel like playing." She crawled inside a tunnel to hide. There, she found a pebble, smooth and bright like Mommy's skin. She held it for a while, pressed it warm on her cheeks, then dropped it in her pocket. At snack time, Eliza didn't feel like eating. She poked at her crackers and looked down at her napkin. The napkin was bumpy and red like Mommy's dress. Eliza put it in her pocket too. Her pocket must be getting quite full. During arts and crafts, Eliza peeked inside her pocket again. But even with 2 blue buttons, a smooth, bright pebble, and a bumpy red napkin, her pocket felt empty, too empty inside. "I want my Mommy," Eliza said. She pushed away the markers and the clothespin, the paste, and the yarn that were on the table for making a scarecrow. That's when Eliza saw the piece of yarn was the same color as Mommy's golden brown hair. She dropped it in her pocket and peeked inside. There, she saw the 2 blue buttons, shiny like Mommy's shoes, the pebbles smooth and bright like Mommy's skin, the napkin bumpy and red like Mommy's dress, and the piece of golden yarn the color of Mommy's hair. When Eliza saw everything together, she knew just what to do. Let's think for a second before we turn the next page. What do you think Eliza might be about to do? What could she do with these items? Let's see. She started with a clothespin, long and thin like Mommy. Around it she wrapped the napkin, bumpy and red, Mommy's dress. She glued on the 2 blue buttons, Mommy's shiny shoes. Then out of her pockets she took the smooth, bright pebble and the golden yarn. She glued the yarn to the pebble and the pebble to the clothespin. They became Mommy's head with golden brown hair. She gave Mommy warm green eyes and a big smile, too. "Look," said Eliza to her teacher, "I have a surprise. It's Mommy." She gave Mommy a kiss and slid her into her pocket. "I can put Mommy in my pocket," Eliza said with a smile. "She'll be right by my heart, and I'll carry her with me all day long." During music, Eliza and Mommy sang every song. When it was time for recess, Eliza and Ruth and Mommy all played tag. Before she knew it, it was time to go home. Eliza looked up and saw Mommy. "I have a surprise for you," Eliza said. Guess who's in my pocket? Mommy leaned down and looked closely at the smooth, bright pebble with the golden brown hair. She touched the bumpy red dress and the shiny blue shoes. Me? She asked. Eliza nodded. Mommy smiled and reached into her own pocket. I have a surprise for you too, she said. Guess who's in my pocket? Who do you think is going to be in her mommy's pocket? Who could it be? Let's see. Me? Eliza asked. Mommy nodded. I missed you too. Eliza gently slid her hand into Mommy's. It's a good thing pockets hold so much, Eliza said. Eliza waved goodbye to Ruth, to her teacher, and to her brand new school. See you tomorrow, she called. Then she headed home with one mommy by her heart and the other by her side. I don't know about you boys and girls, but I believe that this could be one of my new favorite books. I absolutely love it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of The Kissing Hand that we read earlier in the year with Chester Raccoon and his mommy giving a kiss in his palm so he could take it to school with him. And you know what else? It kind of reminds me a little bit of Toy Story 4. Do you guys remember how Bonnie was so scared her first day of school, but Woody helped her find the pieces to make, what was that guy's name? Who did she make? Forky. And so kind of like Eliza making her little mommy figurine, we had Bonnie making Forky for a little bit of comfort. So maybe that's something you boys and girls could do. Look around the house, see if you could find something that you could create and make like Eliza did. That might be something fun to do. It's a very rainy Friday here. So I hope you guys have a great afternoon, a great evening, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.